What up, guys? You're watching the DWBroodle YouTube channel. I'm Brutal. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't been on this channel before, down below. Check that out. Today we're going to talk about art. What is art? Got a few different things I want to explore. So, is art Leonardo da Vinci, The Simpsons, making necklaces, pencil sketching? Is it painting? Is it photography? Is it comic books? Is it framing? Well, I'm only going to talk about what it means to me. Growing up, I know what I wanted to draw. I wanted to draw realism. I wanted to be like Leonardo da Vinci, draw statues, nude people that look real. I remember going on to a train in art class, not an art class. The school took us on to an art train. And on this train, there was one drawing I remember it so clearly, it's like a dream. And I walked up to this drawing on the wall, and what it was a circle. It was a pencil sketch of a circle. But what they told us is that this guy took a pencil, put it down, drew a circle, took it off. And when they measured it, it was perfect. It was a perfect circle. And that blows my mind, and that's the kind of stuff I want to be able to do. And I got so much respect and admiration for that. But at that age, at that time, I couldn't do that. And it was disheartening that I couldn't draw hands that look real and all this different stuff. But I did have a knack for my own characters and doodles. And I got books full of this abstract, crazy stuff, So I do have this like niche of what I like to draw. But what I want to draw is not anywhere near that. So that kind of goes hand in hand with what I want to talk to you guys about, So wanting to draw that realistic stuff that I couldn't do kind of stopped me from drawing actually at one point, when I was like 16, 17, kind of trailed off and was like, I can't do what I really want to do, so I can't get what's in here on the paper, so I guess I'm never going to get to that point, so I'm just going to kind of quit. Fast forward a little bit to Adventure Time. Adventure Time is all around me right now. This whole wall's Adventure Time. Over there, over in front of me, in the whole house. Adventure Time's everywhere, and there's a reason for it. That cartoon changed my perspective on art. So when I first saw it, I was like, this cartoon sucks. I don't even think... I was so envious that something that I didn't think was drawn well, like Leonardo da Vinci, was that popular and on TV. I look at it and I'm like, this is not even good art. Why is this a thing? I'm pissed. Well, thank God I didn't let that stop me from watching the show, because it's like one of the best shows ever made, with depth and characters and character building, and storyline is amazing and immersive and massive, and it's just an amazing show. Pendleton Ward is the man. So I'm not saying anything negative about that show. It was just my first take on it. I compared it to Leonardo da Vinci. And so it's not that, is it? But it's amazing art. Okay, so when you look at Adventure Time, the detail, the passion, the love, the colors of Adventure Time is what's so amazing about it. The Candy Kingdom has everything in it. Every little detail, and you look at it from far away, and there's just so much going on in that show and in that kingdom, and every kingdom he created. So now, when we think about that, that's what changed my perspective on art. Anything can be art. Any drawing type art is what I'm really talking about. Obviously, necklaces, jewelry wrapping, framing photos, taking photos, it's all art. But I'm talking more about drawing right now and comparing Da Vinci to Adventure Time. Da Vinci to Pendleton. Or Pendleton to Ward to Da Vinci. Edit that out. Okay, so thinking more about this. What this stuff does is creates this block. It creates this perfection expectation. I can't get what's here on paper. I quit. That's what happened to me, and I'm sure it happens to other people. And so my suggestion is to stop expectation, find what you're good at, Like Pendleton found what he's good at, and Leonardo did what he was good at, and get that. Now, you can still strive to do what you want to be able to do. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm 32 and I'm finally being able to draw realistic stuff. If you check out the other videos, that's what I'm trying to do. Spheres with shape, 3D realistic looking things. That's what I'm trying to do now. And finally have a knack for it because I'm understanding lighting for the first time. I've always understood shading, and now I'm understanding lighting. You have to have both. Quick tip. If you're getting good at shading, get good at lighting, because that is what makes the whole thing pop and look real. Took me 20 years to figure it out, and I'm pissed about it, but whatever. Getting it now. So yeah, chill on your expectations. Chill. You're never going to achieve perfection. That's not a realistic goal. It's just do, practice, practice, practice. So the other thing I want to think about or show you guys looking at that too is clouds. Clouds is one of my examples on this. So if you look at clouds, I'll bring one up on the screen here. Clouds, no one's going to argue with me that nature clouds aren't like the most beautiful thing in the world, right? But they are not perfect. My grandma always told me that God was the most beautiful artist, and I love that. They are not perfect though. When you look at clouds, right, it's like cumulus clouds over here and Romulus over here, and there's like big fluffy bunch of shading crazy clouds, and there's like this scattered mist cloud going on, all in the same thing with light from the sun hitting different spots and shade, and makes no sense. There's no rhyme or reason or anything, but it's beautiful. You're not going to argue with that. Is it perfect? No way. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no symmetry. There's no things are in the perfect place, position. In fact, it changes every second. Clouds just keep changing, and it's beautiful the whole time. So think about that. Think about what you appreciate. Find what you admire. Find what you're striving to do. Find what you're good at, though. So triple down on your strengths, but triple down on your weaknesses, too. That's what I'm trying to do anyway, and challenge myself. So the last thought I got for you is something that I picked up recently listening to another guy talk on YouTube, is don't do 1,000 projects at 10% effort. Find a couple things and give it full-assed 100% effort. I have done for years 100 things at one time. So I'm drawing here, and I'm writing poetry over there, and I'm making lyrics here, and I'm making beats here, and I'm doing yard work and cleaning the garage out in the basement, and I'm doing setting up a studio, or doing photography and framing the photos and trying to sell them, and I'm gonna get into tattooing. I'm gonna do all this different stuff. I'm gonna make necklaces. I'm gonna teach my son how to draw. Like 1,000 things at 10% effort. I gotta focus, get content, fill the gap, 100% full-ass effort. So that's it, guys. That's my thoughts for you. Thanks for listening. Please hit the subscribe button down below. Leave some comments. Give me some feedback on what you want me to maybe try and draw, what you think about my thoughts on art, what you think art is. Yeah, let's just talk about it, be about it, make it. Peace. What up, guys? It's Doodle. What up, guys? You're watching Doodle with Broodle. I'm Broodle. Welcome to the Doodle with Broodle fucking channel. Whatever.